You niggas so alive on the internet. Gas each other up, your shit is dead in the flesh. I mean for real, nigga. No slave ships, I know some real niggas. Before it's all over, I'm trying to build with them. Cause we been out here putting this work like we some field niggas. About time we eat off the shit and made us some real figures. Turn on the lights and watch the roaches run. Might really roll me one. A crown full of thorns, I feel like the holy one. Sacrifices weigh on my shoulder, this is a lonely run. So many rap delusions of grandeur, but you don't own me.
Yo, my people. Welcome back to another visual adventure. This is the Sion Pod. I am still your boy, Jafta J, the waviest man on the planet. And still nobody is wavier than our baby. Come on, and I'm not alone. You see the couch is full. You know what I'm saying? The short man is not here today, unfortunately. But it is what it is. Yeah, man. We got a special episode for you guys today. We got the Acousiq Assassins in the building.
Yeah. What's up?
I'm gonna let the gents introduce themselves. I'll start from. I always get left and right. Bad. I don't know if that's the
from
left
your
or
right.
the right, but
from the audience's left.
From the right, yeah.
Yes.
From the audience's right. Okay, perfect.
Left.
But yeah,
Yeah.
I'm slow. That's it. Yeah.
Well, I'm Giu, Kuku, Dladla.
Full government.
I'm a singer-songwriter for the band. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you.
Yeah, I'm Tonic. I'm the... I'd like to say maybe the administrator of the band. I do all the dirty work that no one wants to do. I hope that will change at some point.
Shout
You do a
out.
good job.
And a singer as well. Yeah.
So yeah, man, welcome to another pod. Gents, thank you very much for coming. Thank you for doing this. I know the circumstances are not, the greatest. This is not East Coast radio.
No, it's fine.
Yeah, come on, bro. It's just perfect.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
cool.
man. But welcome to the show. How are you guys doing? We always like to ask, how are you gents doing?
You're good.
Yeah,
We're doing good, yeah.
we're okay.
We have
I think the
survived
30s are... Yeah, I think the
2024.
30s have been quite interesting. I think once you branch into that age, there's a
just
lot of
like
responsibility, a lot of reality checks. But
Niggas
also-
in their 30s.
Yeah.
Yo.
Pushing 40, bro.
Yeah, so we Yeah, early 30s.
Early 30s.
Yeah, man.
We're doing good. So far, so good.
So just to break the ice, make you guys feel a little comfortable. There's a game we play here at the Sion Pod that makes everybody feel comfortable. It's uncomfortable, but it makes everyone feel comfortable. It's just what we do to introduce everyone who comes here. This is called the Sion Spelling Bee. So
whose players got this one?
Yeah.
no, everybody's got one.
Everybody's got
Everybody's got
one.
one.
For everybody.
Everybody's got one. So I've got words for slow, GU, and tonic.
Okay.
I'll start from tonic actually. I'll
Okay.
start this way just to make it opposite from the intro.
All right, cool.
So I'm gonna give you a word.
Mm.
You're gonna spell the word. If you spell it correctly, you get to hold up a W. If you don't spell it correctly, you have to hold up an L.
Yo, okay, interesting.
You don't wanna hold up an L.
Yeah, I'm usually...
I'm maybe catching else.
Okay. So tonic, your word, superstition.
Superstition.
Yeah, spell superstition.
SUPER STITION.
Please confirm. Just confirm how nerve-wracking it is.
Nah, it's very chill for me.
Is it?
Yeah, very chill.
Yes.
It's
You see,
all
Yeah, you should have just asked me all the questions.
this is a film about book
Yeah.
smart. That's a book smart. over there.
Yeah,
He's a
no.
book smart. over there.
No.
I'm not too
He's
bad
a
with
book
words.
smart.
He's the
nigga.
one.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So first W. GU, let's see if you're gonna get a W.
We'll see.
Your word, collaboration.
Collaboration.
easy.
It's COLLABRA.
No, you're already wrong, bro.
Continue.
There's a letter you missed.
Finish. Let it finish.
Yeah, collaboration. don't cheat, no.
Hey, man, just-
Yeah, what about you? Messed up the whole thing.
Can you call a friend?
Yeah, can I call a friend?
This is not how to win a
Can I call
millionaire,
a
bro.
friend?
This is not how to be a millionaire. It's the
COLL.
Mm.
Oh, wait, what are you
you.
Hey, man. It's like.
You have to sit up straight as well.
It's so easy.
Try get from the top.
As you spell it.
Collaboration.
Mm.
COLL.
Mm.
A.
Yeah.
B.
Yeah.
O. R.
Yeah.
A.
Yeah.
T.
Yeah.
I. O. N.
Yeah. Let's go.
You see your first spelling.
That's the thing. I'm about budget.
It's easy.
You can hold up a W, GU.
Nah,
You can hold up a W. Shout out.
Shut up.
Odd.
Yo, you're in
I'm
trouble,
checking this
dog.
out.
I'm very fresh.
Like, I'm aloof thinking of it. Why is it?
Let's go.
Slow. Your word. Performances.
That's easy.
No,
dog.
it's so easy, bro.
That's like a
Catching
primary
it
school
out,
word.
bro.
That's like a grade 4 word, bro.
Performances. You can't help it, mate. Performances.
Okay, let's go.
Performances. You see, if I'm writing it, I'm getting it.
It's easier when
It's
you write
easy.
it.
Yes,
you
have to.
When you write it, it's easy.
It's
When
easy,
you
but when you have to
spell
spell,
it,
it's tough,
hard.
bro. It's tough.
Not tricky.
Performances. PERFORMANCES.
Nice.
Yeah, let's go. Your winners actually.
The boys put some numbers in the chats that we use in the chats. No, shouts out.
Mm.
So that's just a little game that we play just to
That's cool.
get us
like
in the
that.
mood. I think I gave y'all 2 easy words though.
Then
They're fine.
You're fine.
They're fine. I struggled there.
Low blongada.
I struggled there a bit.
Fuck, I don't even remember that.
He's street smart. And then he puts smart. Okay, cool, man. So obviously you guys are the Acousiq Assassins. We've already introduced that. I'd like to know, because obviously before we started recording, you did say that you've done a couple of interviews. But just for our viewers, who are the Acousiq Assassins? I'll give that to each of you. Or you can give me each of your perspective of who are the Acousiq Assassins.
We are stripped down, rhythmic, and authentic. So I think the word goes.
Stripped down.
You're stripped down,
You're
rhythmic.
stripping stuff.
No,
wait, no.
The song we do strip down. I wouldn't mind women stripping. It wouldn't be a bad thing, but we're very stripped down, rhythmic, and authentic. So obviously our sound is just predominantly, like our performance sound is different to our recording sound mainly. So our performances are usually like acoustic. It's an acoustic vibe. So we have our percussion, we have our piano, which is keys, not proper piano, but just keys. Then obviously a guitar. So that's us.
It's answered everything.
Is that the same?
No, it's not
perspective that you
everything.
guys have?
That's exactly what I was going to say.
Well, you can also
Stripped
mention
down,
other things.
Stripped down. What did you say?
Rhythmic
down.
and authentic.
Yeah, stripped down.
I feel like they love strip
Authentic.
clubs these days.
No, it's not like that.
Well,
It's not like that, dog.
In my life.
Okay, so a stripped down,
rhythmic and authentic
rhythmic
band.
and authentic band. What does authentic mean? I feel like people use the word authentic
Very loosely.
very loosely. Yeah. What does authentic mean to you guys? When you say we're an authentic group, what does that mean to you guys?
We really don't mimic a sound or mimic any other sort of artist in terms of performance or songwriting.
Yeah, we have
I
created
really
our own
think
sound.
I really think in the South African sphere we find, I wouldn't say people mimic. Obviously, as an artist, you're gonna have your inspiration, right? You're gonna have who inspires you to sort of do what you do, and then you'll probably sort of let them guide you in terms of the songs you write and the sound. But I really think we don't have a lot of authentic sound. So if you look at authentic sound in terms of the South African sphere, is if you know an artist like Umanana, if you know an artist like
Shout
Zoe
out to
Mateka,
Manan. He's dope.
yeah, know an artist like
Also.
Mindy City. So our sound is probably more like those guys. It's like more we write songs for the ears, not the eyes. We don't really write, non-meaningful lyrics. I'm not saying a lot of artists do, but obviously the songs that become popular in the South African music scene,
Yeah.
maybe they're speaking about alcohol, they're speaking about, whatever.
So what is your content mostly about?
Love. It's about love
Love, yeah.
songs. It's about love songs, heartbreak, love songs. And then obviously I don't think people understand, but love, you can actually write a lot about love. You can actually stretch it out so much. And I really think that's why.
From your previous EP,
Yeah.
it was very widespread as well. But then it was 4 songs, eh?
4 songs,
Yeah,
yeah.
four
yeah,
Four
yeah.
songs, but you could see that there's a variety of how
Yeah.
what perspective love is.
Love
from
is.
those
It can come
4.
from a lot of different forms. It can be love for a partner, love for family, love for the world like at large. So yeah, it really differs.
It also could be you just meeting a girl.
Yep.
Trying to say hi,
Mm.
or you experiencing a certain situation
Yeah.
in relationship.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
speak
yeah,
about
yeah.
it,
So that was code word, by the way. So Slow said trying to say hi. So
Yeah, bro.
you must understand.
It's cool.
You must understand that trying to say hi is trying to say hi.
Trying to say hi, like literally, bro. Literally.
Yeah. No, okay, that's dope. So authentic, rhythmic. So I'm speaking from a perspective of a person. I think I've watched you guys perform twice. Once in Maritzburg, and the other one was at the Playhouse.
Class,
On
Durban,
Durban,
yeah.
yeah.
And the Playhouse performance was actually insane. That was, I don't think I've ever experienced. I haven't been to too many concerts, and the concerts that I've been to have been hip hop concerts.
Yeah.
So that type of performance was crazy. The poetry, the actual instruments being played on stage, and like engulfing the room. I don't even know if that's the right word to use,
Okay,
but like
get you.
engulfing the room, the emotion that each song invokes is crazy. What inspired you guys to make that type of music, especially for your live performances?
No, as he said, like we storytelling musicians. So obviously every song that we create, it's gonna be based on a story. So stories, they have emotions. So you need to have a certain emotion. So it's the same as with our music. We always try to take people through a journey.
100%.
So if you take them through a journey, they have to experience certain emotions. So Hamba, for instance, which is like a very, how can I put it?
It's like wishing someone
yeah,
good luck
like good
on,
luck.
on their journey.
Like you can
Individual
be taken-
journey, 'cause
you
we
can
all
be
have
taken
individual journeys.
into like different, like you can say Hambaji in different perspectives. We are Hamba going somewhere. You can you
Yeah.
can say that.
Like, oh shit,
Yeah.
oh, shut
Like,
up.
oh,
So
Yeah.
so obviously our music is based on how emotional we are as human beings.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we
Yeah.
take those emotions and we just like we perform it.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
but,
You know.
but the writing process
The writing
is with
process,
us first.
Yeah.
We have to feel it first,
Yeah, before
so
we
that you guys can feel what
True.
we're feeling.
So that actually leads up to my next question. Are the stories you guys writing from actual experiences, or are you creating these stories just out of thin air?
yeah,
It's
some,
both.
yeah, it's
Especially
both.
with the song like Hamba.
So like some song, for example, who would write a song, right? And then the emotion that he's expressing, we'll feel it, and then we'll take his energy, and then we'll express it. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So some is everything that we're experiencing, so everyone's
Yeah.
experiencing the same thing. You know what
So
I'm saying?
just to touch on the writing process, do each of you write a song and then you bring the idea to the group, or is there a specific songwriter who will write and then you guys will take from those ideas?
It's a good question. He generally writes most of the songs or most of the lyrics in the songs because he's the songwriter. What Uchina does, he either changes or adds.
Or ads, yeah.
But he's actually more responsible for the melody
Okay.
because he's very good in terms of melodical stuff. And I just sit there and watch. And I just come there when I need to record the song. So like I'm actually not a creative. I'm not as creative as I want to be in terms of the songwriting process and the melody, but I can then pick up if something sounds
And then run with that idea.
and say no, okay, now let's
He's like
change
pitch,
it like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's like pitch correct,
like I'm pitch
correct,
correct.
So he's like, yeah, bimmer.
Yeah, with no, this is
That's
off.
off,
Yeah, we can't sing it like that.
No.
Yeah.
Cut this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
but the songwriting process I need to contribute, like attribute it, not contribute,
Yeah.
attribute it to Both of them. Nah, I'm nowhere there.
So now, as GU is the main songwriter, I'll just put it just for lack of a better word, the main songwriter. If Google comes with a whack song, in y'all's opinion, are you guys able to tell Google?
Yeah,
yo,
of course. Of
Yeah,
course.
Yeah.
Of course, of course.
Yeah, no, that's whack, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
When was the last whack song that he wrote? How long ago?
Let me just think.
Can you remember GU?
I can't even remember.
The last whack song.
Like a song that he came with and you guys were like, nah.
But the thing is,
not
like
this.
with us, any idea that comes, like a
Sure.
We
song,
grade from that, bro.
yeah, like a song will make another song.
Yeah.
So it might be a crap idea, but we can use that
to try and
in the
Comes
future.
back,
Yeah,
comes
Yeah,
comes
so-
back, comes back, yeah.
I don't think there's anything such as a crap
A
song.
whack song.
Yeah, like
No, but I'm blind.
like
Anyways, no, I'm good. I'm actually good, bro.
Oh, yeah.
My pen is strong, though.
Pen game
but
is
yeah,
very
My
strong.
pen game is
so
very strong.
basically, we basically in studio most of the time when we see each other, man.
Yeah.
And then obviously in studio like, you record like probably 5 songs, and you probably approve like 2, and then 3 are like.
Yeah, I mean,
See, so those 3 are something we work on later on, you know,
To improve.
and then
okay.
those 3 songs become a later on type of
Sure,
Yeah.
sure,
for
sure.
the next EP, and then
I
we improve from there.
understand.
Yeah.
I understand. So, I touched on that Purge EP, which dropped in 2023.
Yeah.
That was a fire EP. I liked that EP a lot. I think hearing some of those songs in that performance even made the songs better. So I can't remember who said, but I actually think it was you who said the experience of the song live and the experience of the song like on Spotify is different.
It's very different.
Is that intentional?
Yeah.
yeah, it's very
It
intentional.
is intentional.
Why do you guys do it like that?
Because obviously, like in terms of radio and in terms of what people listen to, and I'm not attacking the South African market, but
You can. This is a free
no,
space.
no,
Do it.
like I'm not. Yeah, but this is
Yeah.
based off my perception, right?
Sure,
and my
sure,
perception is also one-sided. So what I've learned and yeah, growing up, I think I was not as open to a lot of perceptions or people's thoughts and ideas. But I think with growing up and experiencing certain things, I start to learn that I'm not always right. So that's why I'm saying, based off my perception of how I look at it, the South African music industry is so small. So sometimes we are cornered to make a song sound in a certain way so that we reach to a bigger audience.
Okay.
And by bigger audience is a song has to be like, if it's not pop, it has to sound very commercial. I mean, in order for it to get to the ears of the bigger markets and the bigger spaces.
Fair.
And then obviously once you get there, then you can sort of resort to going back to your sound. So that's always been the approach. Yes, sticking to a sound can work, but it doesn't work for every artist.
Yeah.
There's
also
actually it's very few and far
The
between.
producers that we work with,
Yeah.
they're the ones who are responsible for obviously if the song is going to be commercial or the song is going to be
Yeah.
strictly Acousiq Assassins. Yeah, well.
Sure.
Yeah, well, so if like we get a beat that is commercial, we're going to write according to that beat. Yeah, well, so I don't know, but yeah, that's why it's so different. Yeah, but
And
that's
do
how I
you not
like-
feel like that hurts you in terms of like I'll give you a little bit of a perspective of how I think about artistry, right?
Yeah.
If I'm thinking of an artist who's writing a certain way, who's trying to portray a certain sound, who's trying to create something that nobody else is doing,
Yeah.
then you take that artist and you're like, no, that thing that you're doing is cool, but do it like this. And that changes now what you actually want it to be. So taking that perspective of how I see artistry, do you not think that hurts you? Because obviously the Acousiq Assassins, the performances that you guys do, that's who you really are. Do you not think that hurts you to make the
It's a very good
music
question.
that the people are going to listen to on streaming, on CD, or wherever they're going to listen to it? Why not give it to them as Acousiq Assassins?
As pure.
Even if the version that's going to be commercial is going to get 500 listens. I'm just giving an example.
Yeah.
And the Acousiq Assassins version is
gonna
going to
get
get
one.
200 listens.
Okay.
Is it not better to give
on,
the-
on my side, right? We tap
very good
into right whenever we're recording and performing.
Shot.
Right. So our performances, how can I put this? They are very. It's an experience, if I can put it that
It
way.
is.
Right? So
I can attest to that. It is. It
yeah.
is.
So it's an experience. So when we're recording what we're feeling, and then we lace it. We're like, okay, this needs to be like this. This needs to be like this. Okay, now it's a good song. You know, I'm feeling this song. And then when we're performing it, it's like I need to feel this. You know, so the keys are gonna be a bit different because I'm trying to like it needs to be an experience, right? So it needs to be flowing, right?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
so we'll take you on a different type of journey on the actual song, if that makes any sense.
It does. It does make sense. And from your answer, I'm going to compare you to artists that I liked when I was a little bit younger. I don't see them much anymore.
Yeah.
This music group called The Soil.
Yeah.
The Soil.
They stuck to their sound.
That's how I feel.
Yeah.
That's how I feel. Is that the way they made music, and to a certain extent you can say that they did get a little bit of commercial success.
They did a lot.
Yeah,
They did
say
actually.
a lot.
They did.
A lot.
They did.
So seeing,
They're actually still making money. People don't know that.
of course I don't, because
Yeah.
you don't see them as much as we did maybe back in 2014, 2015, 2016. Back them times, I think you saw a lot more of The Soil. And you guys as that type of music, I'm just bracketing you in because
No, it is that type.
It is.
Like similar.
similar sound. Yeah. You being that type of sound, seeing that success, why would that not inspire you to say fuck the commercial stuff and make the music that we want to make fully?
Okay. Can I
Yeah,
answer? So
Anyone
Tina,
can answer.
so Tina, we are live musicians. We are musicians. So when we started obviously hosting shows, doing a lot of performances live.
Yes.
You know. So now we wanted to tap into studio recording. So now we had to teach ourselves how to work in studio. So that's why also the sound sort of like shifted, because we were clueless when it comes to studio, because we perfected the
Everything
sound
was live.
the sound live.
Yeah.
You know, so when we started working on studio, obviously mhlambe ezinye izinto zenziwa ukuthi
We're restricted as well.
Restricted, you know. So we had to learn, you know, how to record music like for like studio music for other listeners, and also the market affairs. So we need to look into like stretching our markets and stretching our following, you know. As much as we are good live and people mhlambe bazosazi for acoustic sound. But now when we want to go international, or when we want to conquer South Africa as a whole, we need to go into commercial music, you know, like to gain those fans, you know, in order for us to be able to, when we perform live, lento yethu izobonakala. Yabo ukuthi siphefumula kanjani.
So basically we're trying to compete with everyone.
Yeah.
You're trying to compete.
So live we're competing with all the jazz artists, all the Mananas, the Zoes, you know. That's us live. So we want to compete with you. But if you're gonna listen to our recorded stuff, we will compete.
We want to go to studio with Casper in your vest. To be able to work with Casper in your vest, because we.
But you know what? Like, there's a reason why I like your question, because I've obviously we have our chats and we deliberate in terms of a lot of things. And I was actually saying like of late to the gents, I was like, we've been a band for 11 years, right? Well, it's going to 11th year next week.
Yeah, next week.
Next week, Tuesday, I think.
Congratulations, James.
Yeah,
That's
thanks.
easy.
Yeah, no, it's not easy.
Thank you.
So, you know, I was telling the gents, Guti, and it's honest talk, right?
Yeah, that's what we're here for.
I was telling the gents, Guti, we haven't lost our sound, but we've lost ourselves. And I was like, we need to go back to the sound. I even said, it doesn't make sense for us to call ourselves. And the guys who know us from when we started, and the guys who know us when we were performing in Cape Town, Joburg, Grahamstown, Arts Festival, when we won the Standard Bank Ovation Award, they know us from our sound, right?
Yeah.
So I told the James, we've neglected our sound so much because we believed, because it wasn't working for 5-6 years in terms of picking up the traction that we needed, we thought it wasn't working.
Not needed, wanted.
Like wanted, yeah? Right? So But also with growth and also mistakes and learning certain things, I was telling the guys, it does not make sense. We've recorded like a catalog of music. None of it sounds acoustic, but we call ourselves Acousiq Assassins. It also confuses the audience that you have. Like the audience that know Acousiq Assassins from being Acousiq Assassins. So I was like, we need to still tap into that sound. Yes, we've recorded this catalog of music, but we need to still record, and yes, we're planning on that, to record a catalog of strictly acoustic music, because now it also brings us back. It's like, it's going to bring this into full circle to say, okay, this is where we started, this is where we sort of ventured into, but this is who we are. But we need to go back to that, and I really think if we do that and we tap into that, we'll probably gain more than we've gained from trying to push the commercial sound. Like, I also look at artists like Zoe or Mandisi, Oguti. Those artists are not big in terms of selling commercially, but they're big in terms of live performances. And artists but we've learned that as we obviously moved on to Joburg, whatever. Guti, in the industry, artists have their own space, different spaces. Some artists are great, like Casper, they're great in terms of selling records. Casper was great in everything, business, selling, and also performing. Okay, so maybe not Casper. Right? Let's choose maybe a different artist.
Yeah. I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, man. Some artists are actually very good at selling, but some artists like Omandisi, they're not played in radio. You'll never hear them in radio. They don't sell a lot in terms of, not CDs now, but online music. But if they have a show and the show is 700 Rand a ticket, it's sold out. The market is different, and we need to understand what our strength is as well. Yeah. We know what our strength is, but I don't think we've tapped into just that. And also understanding you don't need to be popular to be successful.
100%.
Right?
I was about to
so there's there's artists. I forgot that guy who's in Sweden now. Is my uncle's friend. He's in Sweden. He sells in Sweden, bro. But no one knows him in South Africa.
No one knows him in South Africa. Yeah.
But he's a hit in Sweden. Understanding market is also important.
I always go back to...
Sorry. Bro,
yes,
understanding market is everything, dog.
You see, for me, I always go back to... There's a crazy speech which has more impact now because he passed away.
Yeah.
Ricky Rick
guy
won the Metro FM Awards.
Yeah.
He went on stage and he said,
I remember.
Yo, if radio doesn't play your music, fuck radio, put your music on the internet.
There's a lot of people that struggle to put music out in this country, and I feel like there's too many structures that are blocking people from putting out the dopest music.
True. That shit had a crazy impact. Even if you look at how music is consumed now, and when he said that, the way music is consumed, it would make sense that fuck radio, fuck whatever commercial sound they are trying to push. If we stick to the sound that we know we are good at, it's gonna reach someone. And if we try and sell tickets, the people who really fuck with us are gonna fuck with us. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I think, Wuti. That's how I think about you guys, Wuti. And it's gonna go back to a question that I had even before we started recording. Wuti, why do you guys not drop more music with that sound? The acoustic sound, the sound that we know that y'all are good at.
No, he definitely gonna drop
it. Is that a funny question?
It's a lot of work though.
Logistically, bro. It's a lot, bro.
We can get into it.
It's hard to find someone who's gonna capture that type of moment.
Yes.
With everything correctly, like.
You basically need 60K.
You need 60K. It's finances, bro. Also.
Because you need like all the instrumentalists to be there. You need all the mics. You need the drummers,
cinematographer,
sound engineer,
like
2 or 3 sound engineers to go through mixing and mastering. And
like for Zoe's sound, Zoe, obviously she had access. She's actually from Maritzburg, which is quite interesting. Paru Panabana is also from Maritzburg, but Zoe and Panabana obviously work together as a team. And when they released their album, what's that album? In our band, like Inganegwan, it went through 3 different sound engineers. So, Oguti, if you look at that in terms of funding, Bro, I promise you now, that's probably close to, I don't know, like I'm probably just projecting. I would say like over 150,000, if not like 300,000, just to record the album.
Yeah, the album.
But that's just paying people that don't know you.
Yeah.
Some people can do you favors. You don't.
Favors, but now if
don't
you,
want to do this, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
but I'm an instrumentalist. To book an
on
instrumentalist on studio is expensive.
It's expensive.
1 second. So I watched you guys on stage. Who was playing your instruments that day?
Oh, it was Leah. He plays for the Muffins now.
Cool.
It was
Mazwi. It was
Mazwi.
Who's that guy? The
Well, he
bassist.
travels the world.
G travels the world.
Bassist.
So those guys would need to pay.
Who's that bassist?
Proper.
Remember? From Howard.
Bassist was he
Charles,
goes
Charles.
yeah, he performs a lot.
Actually know
Charles as well.
Charles.
Really?
You know Charles,
I have his number.
yeah, Charles.
You see now.
No, you man, not lapo Charles. I was it's yeah.
The
bro.
reason I ask that is that these dudes, you just said Charles travels the world. This other guy is
Mazwi.
recording with the
Mazwi.
Mazwi.
Yeah.
He's what?
No, we
what?
still need to pay those guys.
Yeah, we
This
need
is
to
what I'm
pay.
saying.
Yeah,
This is what I'm
yeah,
saying. You've been a band for 11 years.
yes.
People know that you're dope. If you share an idea with the guys that you know
Yeah.
can help you come up with this vision. Even if it takes, how long does it take Kendrick to make an album? 5 years. Even
Yeah,
if it
that's
takes
crazy,
5 years, I'm not saying that
Yeah.
that's what you must do. I'm saying, Wuti, if
Nah, I feel you, dog.
if you like, okay, this is the project that we're gonna do. We want it to sound like this. We know what sound works for us,
Yeah.
and we do that sound and put that sound out.
And we've never put it out.
Yeah, well, we
Even
have,
if it
but-
takes-
we haven't really.
Yeah, we haven't
No,
really.
no, it is on the internet.
It is on the internet.
Yeah, but that's like that wasn't live.
Yeah, it was recording.
It was recorded.
So we weren't really happy about how it sounded, so we stopped doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's also an aspect of you try the live recording,
But
and
the
it doesn't
engineer,
sound-
is
Wasn't captured
is
the way we
limited
wanted it.
in terms of like yeah, but for our sound you really need like the engineer has to be so musical.
Yeah, you need someone who's
Like Huti,
very
they
musical.
have to have worked with like artists who are very musical. In order and most of the engineers that we get, yeah, they've worked with artists, but they probably worked with
Gospel
like
artists,
mainstream or gospel artists,
yeah.
but they can't capture
Like-
this sound.
Like,
And it's like
instrumentally.
instrumentally
You
they
need to
can't.
know how to like sound engineer the person's playing percussion to your keyboard to the vocalist. You know, everything needs to be mixed properly. You know, and capturing that is very hard. And the only way you can capture that is through a live performance. Now capturing it
Yeah,
in the
that's
studio
true.
is a different type of atmosphere. You see, like for artists who just have like a bedroom studio, you know, very hard to capture the moment where you're playing an instrument, the guy next person's playing the bass.
The energy is different.
Yeah, energy is different because now you're working with a metronome. You know,
You're not performing.
You're not performing anymore. You know what I'm saying? So the feel is out. Is like it's out.
lost.
Yeah, the feel is
Yeah.
out. So
Yeah,
you need to capture
but
that.
for example, how Joy Celebration records.
I don't know how Joy Celebration records. I don't want to pretend like.
Well,
Live.
each of us, like
Live.
in their live shows, right? When there's audience, they perform. But obviously, Angiti, the guy who's doing sound engineering at the back, is capturing the sound
Shot.
of the recording in the mics, right?
Yeah.
So it's capturing that sound and obviously a bit of the audience. And then they go obviously mix and master. I'm not sure if they re-record some parts. Probably they do, but then the energy and the feel
It's there.
in studio for a performance like that or for a sound like that, like studio alone doesn't capture the whole sound. It can't. It's impossible. Like you need to perform it live. It has to be captured, and that's expensive. That's the expensive part, and you need certain studios for that. And those studios commonly you wouldn't find in KZN. KZN Music House has. Not sure if it closed down. It's still there.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think it's still there. And then obviously in Joburg there's a lot more.
Yeah.
Obviously there. But then obviously you'd need to pay an arm and a leg because if you're gonna record an album, it'll take you like probably 8 hours to record a full album there, if not more, if not 16.
If
Yeah.
I hear you, and for a majority of artists, the money is always the barrier.
As a barrier.
The finances, the knowing that flip, if we just had this amount of money, would have been able to get this, and our thing would have popped off. But I think about just hey, I'm always gonna go back to the performance because I enjoyed it so
Yeah.
thoroughly. Yeah. If that performance was on YouTube, for example, even if you don't fully get to experience it
Live.
the way that I experienced it because I was there, and you can hear like the flow of how everything is going, something like that just being on YouTube and someone catching that, yo, this is actually dope, seeing a flyer on Facebook, on Twitter, on these guys are performing, don't you think that would cause some traction?
Yo, I don't
Of
know.
some
South
sort?
African market, is tricky. I don't know.
Well,
So South African market now is TikTok.
Yeah.
shot?
Yeah.
Now.
TikTok, yeah.
That's
Yeah,
you.
right now,
TikTok's the best.
yeah, you need to be training on TikTok. You have a sound on TikTok, which is something you need to be able to tap into. Even if you have like a good performance, post it on TikTok. You know, people are saying that. I don't have TikTok, right? But people are saying, get TikTok, get TikTok. Like, it's the news. It's
the thing.
It's the thing right now.
Yeah.
So something.
Are you guys? Is that in the plans for Acousiq Assassins?
I'm not a TikTok person. I'm not. These two are. I'm not on TikTok at all.
He probably.
I do have TikTok. Yes,
That's
I do.
fine. That's fine.
I do.
That's alright, bro.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's very true what he's saying. It's very true what he's saying. You obviously need to tap into social media, but we are shy. Like you can post a good performance also.
They can pick up like that 1 week, 2 weeks, like we've had a lot.
And then it stops, you know?
Yeah.
That's the thing, bro. You see, for me, I always think about the way that you consume YouTube. How many videos did you see and they from 8 years ago? You didn't see it 8 years ago.
That's true.
And it's like, shit, this is
dope.
dope.
It's very
And then
true.
you go back and you look for you see
More.
You look for more of what is this? You know what I'm saying? So in my head, and that's the way that I think about this podcast in a lot of ways, is that bro, I want to put out dope content. If it gets 3 views in 2025 and someone sees it in 2035,
It has to be like,
and they're like, shit,
those guys
this
were there.
is dope.
Yeah.
Then you go back to the rest of whatever. That's why I feel like and this feels like I'm attacking you, but
No, it's not an attack. It's an adult conversation, bro.
I feel like it's so important to stick to the things that are so true to you.
Yeah, that's
because
very
by
true.
when people catch the shit that's so true to you, they stick.
Yeah, they stick forever.
They stick hard. They stick very, 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 very hard. That's why it's so, I don't know if disheartening is the word. I wish you guys dropped more music that sounded like.
Now we
and
know.
obviously, I understand now. I didn't have that
Yeah.
perspective before.
Yeah,
I would
no.
say, yo, why don't they drop shit that like. This nigga's got his eyes closed and he's like.
Okay, can I be honest as
You know
well?
what I mean?
Yeah,
You want to
that's
feel
live.
that?
That's live.
But here's the thing, like we get invited by producers, right? The producer has probably never seen us live, but it's like, I like these guys, you know.
Where is he getting that? I like these guys from though.
Performances. Or like
So then he's seen you live.
Yeah, but when we get
No, he's
there,
never seen us live. Probably a video. You know.
Yeah,
you've
but like, I
never
like these
experienced
guys, and then we get there, it's probably a piano beat or this type of beat.
Man, let's go over together.
You know what I'm saying? And then the vibes there are piano vibes. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, Upalil. You know what I'm saying? Upalil, get, you know?
I mean, guys, I don't like the music, Leo. Oh, my piano.
You don't like Amapiano?
No, like to record it.
No, we
I
have,
can listen to it, but I don't
I
like.
don't think we've done a piano yet. You know what I'm saying? But that was just an example.
No, I understand.
I really struggle with like commercial music, like recording commercial music. Like but these guys are very creative, so they jump a lot into it. Yeah, I really struggle, and
guys, we're vocalists. Like at the end of the day,
Yeah.
we singers, and
and you have to progress.
So like we are vocalists. We can jump on any beat.
Sure.
We need to
As
be
a musician,
able,
you should be.
as a musician, if you say I'm a musician, you need to be able to jump.
Look at
on any
Beyonce
beat.
and how many sort of different genres she
No,
jumps.
God Kelly. If it's for
R.
prime
Kelly.
example, R. Kelly Shy gospel album.
Yeah, killed it.
He killed it. Well, yeah, blind.
Shout Trapped in the Closet is like
Yeah,
a
but-
cocky.
Can I ask you a question though?
Yeah,
Sure.
bro.
I don't think it's okay to talk about R. Kelly.
The music.
We're talking about the music.
Yeah, like
They're gonna cancel you guys.
Nah.
no. Even if they do, but the music, R. Kelly's music,
Was insane.
yeah, you cannot deny the.
He's a good example.
No. Okay, I'm not gonna say he's the king of R&B.
He's a good
I can't
example,
say
bro.
it.
He is the king of R&B, though.
You see
Jump
now.
on
He is the
knees.
king of R&B.
You see now what
by
you just
far.
said, right? Is that your aim though? To be a Beyonce, to be a R. Kelly, to be a okay, like, that's not crazy. That's not crazy.
Give me those.
No.
That's your aim.
Not to be an R. Kelly.
No.
But like,
That's not my aim.
What has been R. Kelly?
Wanna have a beautiful flow.
beautiful flow stuff. Nah.
Nah,
But I'm just talking strictly music. Is your
Yeah.
aim to be the most diverse singer, or to be the niche singer? Like you said, Umanana. I don't think I'm gonna see Umanana
You'll never
jump on a
see-
Casper song.
You'll never jump on a Casper.
Or
song.
jump on a who's the most on a
You never know, huh?
You never know, bro. Like, you never know.
Yes, of
The
course.
Muffins
you
did
never
a
know.
song.
You never
with,
know, bro.
Listen
What's
to what
that
I'm
girl who
saying.
twerks with the blue hair?
Which girl?
That crazy girl. I'm sorry to
Moonchild.
say. Yeah.
Moonchild Selena.
Who?
Listen to that song where the Muffins were playing.
I don't
Going
know.
the same with Moonchild.
Who talks
It's true, yeah.
One more night.
Yeah, she twerks.
Moonchild.
Moonchild twerks on videos, dog. Bro,
What videos?
don't you know Moonchild that she twerks?
I've never seen those videos.
Moonchild, do you twerk?
My man, where my man, where my man, where my man, where.
Put it in the comments, Moonchild. Do you twerk?
She does, and
I'm fucking
she's
with
a
you.
home lady, bro.
I know.
Yeah,
Moonchild.
she does.
twerked
She
on
does.
it.
You
She
see
did
that
that what was that challenge? There was that challenge, man. That
Yeah,
all
she
girls
does
were doing.
twerk. She does twerk a lot.
What
Even when
was
she
that
performs.
challenge?
though.
The ceiling
Ceiling
challenge.
challenge,
Yeah. Moonchild did that
Oh,
ceiling
you saw
challenge.
that? You saw that
Yeah,
video?
yeah, silly challenge.
Yeah, but even
Yo,
though
that's like I go down in there.
Yeah, silly challenge.
I
Well,
don't know if I
that's
know it, but yeah.
Well, that's silly challenge.
Nah, but but yeah, man. That's for me. I enjoy y'all's music a lot, bro.
Thanks,
and,
man.
Thank you, bro.
I remember. Am I respecting? I'm perform at UKZN. What's the place?
Hexagon Theater. We did magic at the Hex, bro.
Bro.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it was because
Where is it?
we knew most of the people.
Yeah.
Like the people at the Hex,
Yeah.
yeah.
bro.
And seeing you guys do what you did there, bro, that shit. I really wish we could somehow capture that. If I had
Yeah,
a milli,
that's true.
I'd give you a milli, and we need to capture that
do a
thing,
show
dog.
again.
No, we need
Yeah,
to
we
do a
need
show
to.
again.
In Maritzburg, Hexagon. Cause
That would be awesome.
That's where everything started, you know.
Yeah.
Lifted
Our last show was when? At the Hex.
years ago.
Years
Probably
ago.
20.
At the Hex specifically.
Probably 20.
I think we hosted Sammy Soweto our last show ever.
Yeah, we hosted
We hosted Sammy
Sammy
Soweto. Sold out show.
Really?
Yeah. We sold the show out in 6 days, bro.
Hold on.
We had to push
Let's-
people
let's-
away, dog.
We had to chase people away.
Yeah, had to
Hold
chase
on,
people away.
hold on. You had something Soweto
At the
Soweto
Hex.
show.
Yes.
When was this? How did I miss it?
That was 2017.
We had
yeah.
6 days
After
to
you
promote
are
it.
left.
We promoted the show 6 days, bro.
2017, yes.
So we confirmed him in 6 days. We took out the poster.
Yeah, because we knew the team and we knew them
And then-
way before. In terms of music.
And we don't have any video evidence of this.
There is.
No, we do.
Ah, his
In terms
videos
of-
are actually on our page. They're
Yeah,
on like
trending.
60,000 views, bro.
Where? On YouTube?
On YouTube, if you
yeah.
go there, yeah. Say Acousiq Assassins featuring some Soweto or whatever.
But is it on your acoustic?
Yes.
On our page, yeah,
On
bro.
our page, yeah.
Yo, I gotta see that.
You're not subscribed.
I am subscribed.
Nah, dog.
Something
Bro,
that you
no, like legit. Like the one video was like, okay, maybe I'm lying. Maybe it was on 40K or 30K. I'm not sure. But it was like a lot.
Insane,
It is a lot. If you
How
check
was
it
that
now,
performance from your guys' perspective?
it was
'Cause-
great. It was great, and it was the year before he released Agana Mile with Sanal. Then he blew up.
No, it was the year he released.
No. Oh, yo, that year he
Yeah.
blew up. That year.
That year he
I
blew
think
up,
was
yeah.
it 2018, 20?
Yeah,
Something like that. And then that show. So the lady was recording the whole show. Actually recorded something Soweto discussing why he left the soil. Because remember he was part of the soil. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but we couldn't post that.
That's insane.
Yeah, bro, it was actually a crazy show.
I
It was
missed
like
that.
a Q&A performance. Bro, it was crazy. People were being pushed out like Kawabizamunga. It was too full. Like
But
it was too
even
full.
even when it was
People
just
were standing,
you guys
dog.
performing
Yeah, we've
at the
also
hits,
had.
it was
yeah.
full there, bro. It
Yeah.
was full, bro. And I wish everyone who watches this video and who have been to an Acousiq Assassins performance will attest to what I'm saying, bro.
Yeah.
That shit is insane, bro. That it's so electric. It's so electric, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, just to feel out the vibes a little bit.
Yeah.
I love that we touched on
Yeah, bro.
the soil and something Soweto, because I compare you guys to them a lot because I think the sound is very similar.
Yeah.
And seeing that you guys have been 11 years, I guess my question is, what inspired you guys to make the music that you make?
Okay, so how we met firstly. Like, so we met at a music academy, right? Of which I would not mention. But we met.
Why would you
That sounds like
mention
a juicy story, though.
Yeah, I don't think they need that.
Yeah, they don't need
There's
that.
nothing juicy about
marketing.
it. But,
They don't need that publicity.
but we met there. But we've known each other since like primary school, right?
Yeah.
So
All three of you have known each other since primary.
Yeah, since the year 2000.
Yeah.
Jesus.
so
Yeah.
So after, like, when we met there, they probably will teach you a song on Monday. Meanwhile, we don't know how to play instruments, right? And they say, you're performing this Friday. This song. You know what I'm saying? So we're under pressure to learn songs. So we're very good. And then there was a lady who bumped into us because we were walking back for the academy. So she thought we were a band. That was it. But
She thought you were a band already.
Yeah.
And
But we were just practicing.
She needed a band to perform at a wedding. We're like, bros, let's jump into it, you know? So we rehearsed like for a day.
For like a day.
Yeah, we rehearsed for like one day. We killed it. You know what
And
I'm
that's where the band started. 14 January 2014.
That lady's wedding.
saying? That lady's waiting. But then the vibes stick with us, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the type of vibes that we're performing there, we started writing our own songs, you know, and then we
And the money wasn't bad though for 2014.
Yeah.
It wasn't bad.
And we went like, it was actually good money, I won't lie.
yeah, it wasn't bad.
It was like very good.
So at the time, when we're creating these songs, now we're popular at that academy because now we're like a clique, you know. What I'm saying?
Shot.
So we're creating these songs, and that's how like we because we're learning these instruments also. So you're feeling what you're playing, you're singing along. Some are good, some are bad. You know, you're creating a song. So that process stuck with us since then. You know, so yeah. I feel like
Acousiq Assassins
that's how-
started at a wedding.
Yes.
Yeah. We used to
That's
be
so fitting.
yeah,
We call cheesy popular
yeah.
kids.
I would not have said that.
Cheesy popular kids, yes.
Yeah, but we were still
We only changed.
He came up with
We only
that.
changed our
Because people were like,
our name.
you're not going to be kids till you're 40.
till you're 40.
Yeah.
Right now, imagine if you're a cheesy popular kid. You're not gonna be a cheesy popular kid forever, you know.
That's why most of the rappers who are little, like Lil Wayne,
Yeah,
it's
bro.
just Wayne.
Yeah, it's just
Wayne.
yeah, grown now, you know. It's grown.
Lil Uzi Vert is just Uzi Vert.
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah,
mean? Yeah. That's actually so fitting, bro.
Little bow wow.
Yeah, it was Lil Bow Wow, yeah? Yeah. That's actually dope because my question was gonna be, how did you guys come up with the name Acousiq Assassins?
Social media, Facebook. Like we wanted to change cheesy popular kids,
Shot.
so we asked people to give us like names, and people gave us lists of names, and one guy just said, "I saw you guys performing. I think at the library, Bayside Library in Maritzburg,
Sure.
there by the City Hall.
Yeah.
That you guys assassinated that performance. So we tried to fuse the acoustic guitars that you were playing at the time with the assassination that guy mentioned. So that's when we became Acousiq Assassins.
So a lot of your stuff is just authentic, just off. You know what I mean?
Yeah, very.
Dudes just, yo, go perform at a wedding. You perform at a wedding.
Yep.
Dude on the internet is like, yo, you guys.
Bro, we
assassinated
literally did
him.
100 shows for free.
Yeah, for free before then.
Like,
We did like that 1 year. I think
Before the
performed-
wedding?
Yeah, like for
like
No,
like
after the
no,
wedding,
no,
after
like
the
after the
wedding,
wedding.
yeah.
So for 1 year, that's what people don't understand and how it takes to master your sound, not to be great, but to master your own sound. We performed 100 shows for free
Even basking on the street.
Intentionally.
even
intentionally,
basking
yeah.
on the streets.
because you know what they say about the 10,000 hour
10,000
rule?
hours. Yeah.
Like we really believed in that, and we used to rehearse like 6 hours a day and whatever, 3 hours a day depending, like practicing guitars, vocals, everything else. So yeah, for that year we did it for free, and then after that then we started charging.
What year was that? Was that 2015?
2015, yeah, 2015, and then 2016 a lot of things happened, and then yeah, man. Yeah,
100
but yeah,
shows.
yeah, certain things happened too soon, I guess.
And like,
Yeah.
oh man, you see now my mind is going. Are you guys now?
We're performing every week
documenting-
like 2-3 times, bro.
Are you guys documenting this?
No, at that time
necessarily-
documenting, no.
Not necessarily via video, but are you documenting that? Yo, the last show there was 10 people. This show there was 25.
Yeah,
this
we
show
were.
there was 30.
I think,
This show there was.
I think our first show had like 3 or 4
Three
people.
people.
3 people.
And where was this, if I may ask?
It was at the
Bayside
Bayside Library.
Bayside Library.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's our first time hosting our own show. We just keep it post that. It's
Short.
our show alone.
Yeah.
Those in work pay that is just Acousiq Assassins.
Yeah, those
That's-
3 people.
Yeah, that's it. So those 3 people are probably our mates, you know.
Yeah.
Don't see us perform.
Yeah, that's how it starts.
Yeah.
That's how it
Yeah,
starts.
bro.
But after that, then it just started growing. And then we met up with people in KZN. We got that venue. We started performing there. We got managers. We got people who are directing shows at KZN to direct
Yeah.
our performances. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, there's a lady called Bri. She helped us a lot. So
Yeah, she was brilliant.
yeah. So
Shout out, Brie.
Yeah, so we'll sit down with her and say we're gonna perform everything. You're gonna create everything. We perform everything. She's like, here, it's bad. Like you're not flowing. This and this and this, and that's how it became an experience.
Yeah.
Short.
Yeah.
That's fire. So, I also have a gripe with you, gents. So, very often in this podcast, we speak about how dope Durban artists are.
Okay.
And
They are dope.
You look at a lot of artists that are popping in Joburg, and
I think in the
maybe
world.
in the world.
Black Coffee.
Zakes. Yeah, you see,
Nasty C.
you touching on
Lady
passes
Six
that I
Black
didn't even
Mambazo.
think, bro. So there's so much talent in Durban, but nobody does it in Durban.
Sioni
Honesty.
Woza nawe
sibe
on.
boys.